Shalom, shalom. All praises to Yahawashi. Going into another lesson, starting off in Matthew's about the destruction of Jerusalem. This is Matthew's 24:1. It say, and Jesus went out and departed from the temple, and his disciples came to him to shew him the building of the temple. And Jesus said unto them, see ye not all these things? Verily I say unto you, there shall not be left there one stone upon another that shall not be thrown over. Upon another that shall not be thrown down. So basically, Christ was telling them that in the day, Jerusalem in the near future is going to be destroyed. And that's what he told his disciples, and we know by history that happened in 70 AD under the hands of the Roman Empire. So what Christ was basically telling you that these things was going to happen. It was going to be a sign and a wonder that that these things was going to take place. So my question is, the people that's claiming to be the Jews today, that's over there in the land of Israel, they worship in the temple. That temple is not the temple that of the kingdom. That's the temple that was built by the Romans, because the Bible tell you, thy kingdom come, thy will be done. The new kingdom that's gonna come out of heaven, not the kingdom that those people over there under right now, because those are Gentiles in the land. When they say thy kingdom, because Christ is gonna rule over the next kingdom, and that kingdom is to come is the kingdom of the Israelites. And you got all these Gentiles over there in the land of Israel today, claiming to be the chosen people, but the Lord said that everything was going to be destroyed. And it say not one brick, not one stone. Everything was going to be destroyed and stuff like that. But you got them over there claiming to be the Jews now. So let's get this. This is Revelations 2:9. Revelations 2:9. This is Revelations 2:9. It say, I know thy works, tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. So Christ is speaking to the real Israelites. He said, I know your works and all the tribulation that you're going through, but you rich. He said, I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. So see, they got their temple is their synagogue is what they set up. So the people that's over there, because the people that's over there, they worship in synagogues and temples and stuff like that. So it say that they are the synagogue of Satan. You see what I'm saying? They pray to Satan. They not praying to the Most High, because the Most High is only dealing with the Israelites. Actually, the elect, really, not all of Israel, because 2/3 of us is not going to get right. But at the same time, I just want to bring that point out, synagogue or temple, basically, because the Lord, like I said, his disciples showed him the temple that they built. And he said, Yahawashi said that it was not going to be standing. The stone is going to be flipped over. Ain't no stone going to be, none of that. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be destroyed. It's going to be wasted. And let me get this book so I can show you that. And we know that happened in 70 AD. This is a notorious book. All Israelites have. Everybody that's Israelite had to see this book right here, From Babylon to Timbuktu. This is a book that's worldly recognized among Israelites. You know what I'm saying? But let's get the point. This is page 84. It's saying, in the year of 65 BC, the Roman army under General Pompey captured Jerusalem. In 70 AD, General Vespasian and his son Titus put an end to the Jewish state with great slaughter. So this is what the destruction that Yahawashi the Messiah was talking about, that he said that Jerusalem, the temple, was going to be destroyed. It said with great slaughter during the period of the military governors of Palestine. Many outrage and atrocity were committed against the residue of the people. So the Israelites they perished, you know what I'm saying? They was destroyed, you know what I'm saying? Because first they wasn't they rejected the Messiah, you know what I'm saying? They didn't believe in his teachings, which he only taught from the Old Testament, but they didn't recognize him. Many did not recognize him as the Messiah. It's saying during the period from Pompey to Julius, it had been estimated that over 1 million Jews fled into Africa, fleeing from Roman persecution and slavery. The slave markets were full of black Jew slaves. So this is how we got to West Africa. But, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, the Messiah told them that these things was going to happen. And because they wanted to know. They wanted to know what he was speaking of. He was foretelling the future of the land of Israel. Now you got Edomites and different nations over there that's worshiping upon the temple that the Lord said wasn't going to be no temple until he come back. That he was going to restore the walls of Jerusalem. You know what I'm saying?